All right, if this is confusing anybody, yeah, so today I decided we're gonna see if we can get these Halloween hair extensions that we dyed to possibly match my hair. I did have some other extensions that weren't colored, but I thought I actually wanted to use those for like my January Ice Queen vibes. And since they're already blonde, I think that that'll make that easier. I thought we would just come back to these and I put them on to see where my hair lays. And it looks like a lot of the red's going into this purple. And, you know, we might be able to make it work. So I'm thinking let's go in with some color remover and see if we can remove the purple and turn it all red. There is some orange at the very base where the roots are. So I'm debating either leaving that or just layering maybe red over the orange. It's going to be hidden. These are actually halo hair extensions I got off of Temu. So I'll link some of those videos below of when we first got these, colored them and all that stuff. Since they're not like super expensive or anything, I wanted to have fun. And with the Malibu DDL XL that we did on my own hair, we used water. I'm going to actually go in and use developer this time just because it's not my own hair. And I just want to kind of see how that goes. I'm sure you're all curious too. And I'll also link when I use this on my own hair below. You can use this with water or with developer. Last time I used water, and they actually recommend water if you're going to be trying to remove blue, green, or blue-based violet tones. Or if you're going to be doing red, orange, yellow, or red-based violet tones, you're going to want to use 10 or 20 volume developer with it. So that's just kind of a general guideline that they give you. I can't remember if this purple is going to be more blue-based or red base. It's just like really a straight up neon purple. I think I just really want to go in with developer either way. And I haven't gotten to use my 20 volume developer in a while. I do have 6 volume developer, which I use instead of a 10 from blondme from Schwarzkopf. I love them. But I'm just going to go straight up 20 volume. I just want to go super hardcore today and hope that it removes this enough just to put red over it. And watch, it'll be water that would have taken it out. Oh well, either way, we're going to find out, and I'm going to see if I can get it to match my hair good enough or not. If not, at least we had some fun. So in today's video, we're going to be using color remover to get out as much of this purple as possible. Then I'm going to throw red hair dye on it, style it, and see if we can make it look good or not. So happy holidays, everybody. And here we go. Hope that this helps you in some way. I know I'm excited to just do something where I'm not worried about frying my hair off and just have some fun. So let's do this. I like half installed this. Ta-da! It still looks cute, right? I haven't washed or styled it since we colored it. It's still so pretty. Yeah, so here's them in all their glory. It doesn't look like it, but this is going to be kind of a pain in the butt because there's actually more layers to these than it seems like. So this ought to be fun. You can see why I might just throw red over that. I'm going to use our Underground Cosmetics red to match my hair down here. The green is just so slimy. I'm wondering maybe we'll throw some green in there just to kind of match up my hair a little bit better. So we'll see what the end results are at the end of the video. But for now, this is what we're working with. And let's see if we can make these look pretty. Thanks for being here. Okay, so on the directions, it wants us to section hair and apply freshly mixed DDL XL with the brush to each section. Remain on hair for a maximum 45 minutes. The longer the processing, the greater the lift. Check every 5 minutes. Shampoo thoroughly and rinse. Malibu Ciandu Goose shampoo is recommended. I'm just going to use whatever clarifying type detox shampoo I have. I'm actually out of that clarifying shampoo right now, but I usually have some. Heat's not recommended, and use Malibu C Deox to stop oxidization after processing. I actually have the ion after color treatment, which does basically the same thing. It's going to stop the oxidizing. So actually I'm going to use this for that at the end. Then obviously we're going to be coloring them after that. So pour the crystals into a non-metallic mixing bowl and add 1.5 ounces of 10 to 20 volume developer. Mix thoroughly and use immediately. For gentler lifting and to remove blue-green hues, mix with water instead of developer. Additives are not recommended, which would probably be like Olaplex or stuff like that. So if you don't have like a fancy scale, you know, to weigh your stuff, you can use a tablespoon, which it's going to be 3 tablespoons equals 1.5 ounces. Otherwise, sometimes I have like the little developer bottles, like they'll have where it measures in ounces. Sometimes I'll use that for like measuring water. But just so you guys know, 1.5 ounces, 3 tablespoons. Obviously, I don't use this one in my kitchen. specifically for in here, but I do find ways around that, you know, so it's a little tip. Okay, so I have my extensions ready over there. I don't know what I'm thinking. So pixelated. It's gonna be such a pain in the butt. So let's mix this up. Be careful because I accidentally shoved my face towards this to smell it out of instinct, and it was absolutely horrible. It was like worse than bleach. It was like so much ammonia. Look at all that just smoke fumes coming off of the dust. So I have like a sensitivity to like certain things, and I didn't feel like breathing that in. So we're going with 20 volume, and it's at 1.5 ounces, so I'm going to do 3 tablespoons. And they literally look like little sand crystals. Okay, we're just going to mix this up. Look at it. It looks so gross. It looks like oatmeal. And it smells not like, I've never used Color Oops or anything like that. So, but I know it doesn't smell like that strong or anything, but it's like just, it's almost like really strong bleach. And I didn't smell it the first time right away. And I put my face right to it. I thought I just about died. I'm still recovering from coloring my hair. And I thought, geez, let's color some more hair. It's just like clay oatmeal. I've only done with this with water, so it's kind of interesting to see it with the developer. All right, it says to apply immediately, so let's come down to my office. See if this removes some color, man. Oh my gosh, the smell is literally hitting me, and I haven't even gotten down there yet. Be careful. It's like such a strong bleach ammonia smell. So here I'm just brushing out the extensions. It helps them from getting tangled. And I'm just going to go in. This is actually really, really thick. And I wish I would have taken thinner sections than I did. I had to keep my shirt over my nose like the entire time. It smelled so strong. And I'm just putting foil in between each section. I'm really not worried about it overlapping too much. Just look at that consistency. It's such a pain to work with. If this was on my head, I would have used my fingers to really work it in a lot better too. So I'm just going to speed this up here. The sectioning was such a pain with these extensions. They're so much thicker than they look. I really started to run out towards the end here. And so you can see where it's really thick on this side. The other side, it's just getting really thin. I'm just completely ran out at the end. So I'm going to just try and smush it in there and do my best. The max time was 45 minutes, so I'm starting with that. Here's it at 32 minutes left. Easily put right over that. God, I could almost just wash it all out right now. Okay. It looked like I could have rinsed this all out when we checked at 35. I decided to just leave it in a little bit longer, but we really didn't need to. I could tell we could have put red in right after that. But this is the exact time I'm going to rinse it out at, just so you know. There is a little purple because we're putting red, but wow. I was expecting to have to leave this in like the entire 45 minutes. Obviously, there's some pieces I didn't quite get, but they should blend in okay. Impressive. Just a couple pieces there. Not bad at all, and not even in the full amount of time, so. All right, let's rinse this out. This looks so good. Oh my gosh. So I'm rinsing first, and I'm going to go in with a clarifying shampoo, rinse again, and then I'm going to go in with that Deox from Ion just to get it to stop the oxidizing process. Towel dry, and here we are. Okay, so I think that this came out stunning. Let's check it out. This is all my fault. Luckily, hopefully it'll blend in. And I did decide, by the way, that we're going to do an all-over color change. And I'm going to touch up the green as well. The black actually looks great, so I'm going to leave that. But all these pieces, this was just, I think you could tell I was running out of color remover at the end. So between that and my sectioning, that's what happened there. But all of the places where the color remover actually got on, it all lifted. So this entire bottom here looks great. It's a little frizzy because I just dried it and I didn't use any like heat protector. I didn't like use super high heat on the dryer, but just wanted to dry it enough to color it. But look at that. It's completely gone. Didn't have to do the full time. And honestly, it was out probably within the first 10-15 minutes. So I do see why it says to make sure that you check every 5 minutes. But look at how great that turned out. I kind of wish I would have taken just a little bit more time on my sectionings. There's a little piece I missed there. But knowing that I was going to put red and green and just flop it on, I wasn't as concerned. I wasn't expecting these big of pieces, but I ran out. I could tell I ran out towards the top. So obviously, if this was like on my own hair and I wasn't putting red, then yeah, I would have just popped on another color remover just to make sure that I got all those spots. But for the sake of seeing if it worked, oh my gosh, it worked great. Oh my gosh, did it work great. Didn't use any conditioner or anything, and it still feels really nice, really soft. That's a big win, so let's just get to coloring now. We can finish this whole transformation. By the way, this thing is so awesome. That was so nice being able to rinse it off in the shower and then being able to use it to style it. So time to color. All right, so now we're going back to bold, people. I'm going to use the same exact ones that are in my hair right now. Really quick, look at how cute this looks in the back with this little ponytail. I don't know, I just thought you guys would think it was as cute as I did. I noticed it when I was drying that, so. I really love this. It's great. All right, let's get back down to our station and color this bad boy, man. I'm just hoping it looks good with my hair. But if not, they were just sitting there, Halloween colors, collecting dust. So I just really wanted to bring them back to life somehow. But as far as the first section of the video, I think the color remover went A+, like A+++. Malibu DDL XL, awesome. Love it. So now I'm starting with the red, and I did not mean to start with the red. So don't do this. You want to start with the lighter color usually. But look at, I'm so impressed with how smooth my skills are here. Just right up on the line. Like, considering I have neuropathy, I thought not too shabby. So yeah, so I am going to be putting the mesh in between each section. And now you're going to see right here, I'm going to start with the green, not the red. Still brushing my sections out in between. So that's just going to help create a barrier instead of the red going first. It's just depends on what colors you're using. I learned my lesson with the color remover, so I'm really making sure to saturate and take those thinner sections so I don't have a patchy mess again. It seems to be going just really perfectly over the top orange as well, so I'm pretty happy about that. Brushing in between is so important because you can see all these little tiny hairs that come loose, and it's just going to make it easier. I like to paint side by side to just really make sure I'm getting the colors in there. Look at that, just right on the line. I was so proud of myself for this one. I wasn't sure about this red at first, but I've just been falling in love with it ever since we used it on my hair. I'm also really trying to blend the green and the red into that black because I didn't want to use more black hair color. So that's why you're going to really see me blending it in there pretty well, especially right here. Look how perfectly it covers that orange. I love these mesh sheets. I know I say it a million times, but they're washable. All done. Here's right before rinse out. Beautiful. So I like to rinse from the top with cold water, but look, absolutely no color came out at all. I'm using my ion after color sealer. Let that sit for a few minutes. Rinse out some more. I was just so impressed. Just no color came out in the tub, nothing. Microfiber towel dry. And look at that. So pretty. Oh, look. I was so proud of these curls. And here's it in the black light. Okay, so they're all done and I have them curled, but I didn't brush out the curls yet because I wanted to like put it on my head before we brush out the curls. But look at how pretty this came out. I don't know if it's going to look good on me, but I think that it just turned out gorgeous in its own right. Now let's put this on my head, brush them out, and see what we got. Okay, so here's them like half installed. I clipped my hair half up in the back. Two things. One is that the front blonde, since I didn't dye the very tips here, like that's the only part where the blending's a little off, but like I haven't even brushed these out. I just think that they look so pretty. I'm just going to show you the back like clipped up because I am also going to have to like curl some of my own hair to match into it, but it does really look good so far, I think. So I'll just show you what I got going on here quick. Let's brush them out. curl some of my hair so we can see it just all down together. So just 1 second. I just used some Olaplex oil, just kind of brushing these out, and then I curled my hair, which really helped the blonde in the front, but the back is stunning, I think. I can't wait to see what you guys think. I think it's all definitely still saying Christmas, holiday hair. I wasn't sure how these would turn out with these black stripes in them. Honestly, I really like how it turned out. Let me show you guys the back. I think it looks just so good. Okay. Okay, yeah, so that's it. And I just can't wait to see what you guys think. Like, I thought this was all going to be an absolute disaster, but like, I'm honestly super happy. Like, I kind of want to wear these to Christmas dinner tomorrow. I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you wear these to Christmas dinner? Granted, I did try to do some hollow kind of Christmas color there, but I mean, I think that the kids will get a kick out of it. Looks really cool. I just had just a tiny bit of color just swooped up in here. I think it would look even better, but to be honest, in the back, I think it's pretty seamless with the blonde to the color transition. Yeah, I don't know. I'm obsessed. Merry Christmas Eve, everyone. If this was your first time here, I really hope you subscribe, keep hanging out, and I really hope to see you all in the next video. My Instagram is also open. I have it linked in my description and my bio. I think this might be 2 hair color therapy wins in a row. I don't know. I'm like pretty obsessed with this right now. Much love, everybody. Happy holidays. Thank you so much for being here. Have a beautiful day.